I'm live already. Okay. Let me just grab my Happy Mail over here. Okay, Happy Mail. Brain. Well, it's a sub part of my brain. Let me get over to YouTube so I can catch things the way you guys are seeing things. Yes, seeing things. All right, come on, YouTube. Slowing down a bit. I always feel like the second stream goes a little bit slower than the first one for the loading. Just saying. It's my theory anyway. Hey, Sharon O, how are you? Laura V, Mitzi, welcome back. Michelle H, welcome. Donna's back. Curly's hissing at me. Hiss, Curly, hiss. Okay, so let me get a little drink here. Try not to slurp. Okay. So this is my new sub brain. This is an actual daily planner. I keep all of my, like my sales and stuff and my plans for the business in the 3-ring or in the spiral notebook, but this is my personal everyday life brain. Carla! And I ordered a nice one for me this year. I did not get one at all last year. It was not in the budget, and I don't like to start them like mid-year. So Laura V in the house. You missed the scrap packs, girly. Okay, so this is my goodies from Michelle H. She had a sale, and I could only go for a little part of it, and then I had to leave the house. But I got myself a couple little goodies from her. And she put in, it's not here anymore because Els wanted it. It was some red tickets. They were really cute. So I got me a pack of these stamps, which are so much fun. Look at that. And who does? I think all of us love stamps. So when somebody has stamps, look at those. There's one from Ecuador. This one's from Peru. So those are just fun. I'm obviously not going to go through all of them this second, but how fun are those? And most of them have been canceled. So super fun. Let me scoop those back up. Put them in the bag, because if I leave these out, they'll be all over the room. They'll get vacuumed up. The cat will chew on them. Lord only knows what will happen. You're still hoarding my scraps. Okay. So you don't need any scraps right now. So, yep, I got some of her little, her stamps. And then I got a pack of these. This Allen Brothers Milling Company stationery. I'm going to tea dye it. Because you know me, I can't help myself. But I want to touch it before I dye it. You know what I mean? I want to know what it feels like. Oh, that's nice. Just checking. It's a nice, like, lightweight, but it feels creamy. Nice paper. I like it. Feels like it's the kind that you used to put in a typewriter, It's not quite typewriter paper, but it's not like how thick printer paper is now. Somewhere in between those two, which is super nice. So I'm going to give it a stab. Or a dunk, as the case may be. It's got some really cool... I'm going to start with one. I'm not going to just throw them all in there in case the ink doesn't stay. I think it will, but I want to be sure before I dunk it all. Oh, thank you, Curly. So those are my Michelle H. I was only in the sale for a few minutes. And the one I wanted to try and snatch some of her paper because it's so popular. And I just feel like it would go well with my paper. Like, who doesn't like a little lacy paper in their life? But I went out to the garage while she was doing that. And just as I got back in from the garage, she was completely sold out of it. So, but check it out. She's got the same mailers as Elle's. Isn't that funny? Totally worlds apart. She's mailing from South Carolina. And that's the same bag Elle's uses for her monthly kits. How fun is that? I do. I have one scrap pack left, and I did a green and red, the sparkle paper. I did a combo pack, so there's one of those left. Okay, so should we look at my brain, my new brain? It's a Legend planner, which I've never used before, but they're wildly popular apparently. And it's a nice thick one. It has a place for a pen if I so want to. I've got some planning going on in the back for next year. But it's got a little Pocky. And it came with some nice, let me close that. Some nice, fun sticker planner stuff. And these say fun and uplifting things like make life big. You are the hero of your own story. Be the best version of yourself. Mitzi, like, let's see your new brain. Every artist was first an amateur. Beautiful minds inspire others. So it's that sort of thing, make it happen. I do like that one. Keep calm and plan on. And then it's got the typical planner stuff. Just different fun. Got some rose gold hearts and stuff. So yeah, I came with a few little goodies. I like to troll Etsy for different planner sticker stuffs. So it's an HP Legend planner. Pro Weekly. Does anybody fill this out? I'm totally going to put my social media in there. But this is one of those that you're setting goals for yourself and stuff. Standard 2021-2022 calendar. So this is one of those where you kind of plot. It even came with instructions in case you're too stupid to figure it out, which I may be. But basically, you're kind of goal setting. It's one of those type of planners. Let me see if I can get the whole thing on the screen. I play with my camera so much, it's hard to tell where. So this is for your dreams. It's basically, for one of those kind of hippy-dippy lists, like here it's got a quick version. Buy a house, see the northern lights. Reach 100 followers on IG. Have a tea party. Learn to make sushi. And I always take these things with a little bit of a grain of salt, but it's not bad to record down because you might have different dreams every year, What strikes your fancy one year may not interest you at all. And you could do lifetime big things, or you could just put in little things. Laura likes the tea parties. And they're slurping. What are you doing? Well, 7, 8, 9, 7. It's almost 11 where you are, Laura. You're up late, girl. But you're an adult. You're allowed to be up when you want to be up. And then this is the, so in case you missed it, Laura, we're looking at my new planner brain. It's a Legend planner, Pro Weekly dated planner. I didn't do one at all last year. It's 9:41. Oh, you're only 2 hours. I keep thinking you're on the East Coast. I don't know why. I know where Louisiana is. I've seen a map once or twice. So yeah, so it's got the My Dreams on the other page for room for 100 of those lovely gems like Stand under a waterfall. Ride a Ferris wheel. I've ridden a Ferris wheel, a really big one. It was scary. Visit a vineyard. Okay, Laura. Oh, okay. You don't take your crazy pill anymore? Well, that's good, right? It just knock you on your ass. Sorry, Laura. I wasn't trying to make you feel like a 2-year-old. I just thought it was later than it was. Plus, I just don't usually see you this late. Not that it's this late. I mean, it's only 7:42 here. So this part is for like awareness and self-discovery. So it's like questions like, what brings me joy and good feelings in life? What am I passionate about? What would I do if money wasn't an issue? What qualities do I admire in others? Oh God, what qualities do most admire in me? Ask 5 people. I don't think so. I do not think I am asking that question of 5 people. What are my top 10 life achievements? Of 1, I'm still alive. You needed your brain back. Yeah, I get it. Some of those drugs just make you feel like you're not you anymore. I get it. I get it. Did they find you a better cocktail? Okay. Oh, there's one. If I have 6 months to live, what will I do? With whom will I spend my time? What scares me or causes me to procrastinate? Having too much shit to do. That's what does it. Oh, what do I do now? The 5 things. Oh, what do I want to give back to this world, and how do I want to be remembered after I'm gone? That's a good one. Oh, and then my journey. My current situation, my vision, why I want it, and my strategies. So there's a financial one, a career and business, a personal development, and a health and mental fitness. Now I want a margarita. Okay, awesome. Do you feel more like yourself now? I like it. Okay, so there's and then there's one. Oh, okay. So financial, career and business, personal development, health and fitness, spiritual, quality of life, friends and family. Oh, well, we can just skip this one altogether. Romantic relationships. I ain't got none of those. Yay, I'm happy you're you again. And then here's a place for your mission statement, your vision. Let's see. Does it have things? It has instructions on how to do these things. Let's see. Does it say how to fill that out? Okay, my vision. A life vision is a big picture of your life in the future. It consists of an overall description of your ideal life combined with the visions and high-level goals for the life areas that matter the most to you. And you're supposed to review it regularly. My filter is kaput. Curly doesn't. I don't think most of the people in the room have a filter. But it's a kinder, gentler mean. I love it. And then a mission is your personal mission statement. A powerful tool that provides you with a path for success and gives you permission to say no to the things that are distractions. I probably need to say no to more things. Yet 9. No. Okay. Oh gosh, then I have goals, and they're all in the same thing. So there's, the same categories that were in the my journey thing. I no longer cause people to seek therapy. That I know of. Perfect. I love it, Witchy. You are your usual self. Ooh, mind map. How the hell do I use that? Okay, is that in here? I can't read the little tiny printing. Mind map. Okay. Skills and habits. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, so it's a mind map of your 1-year goals. I get it. I need instructions for my brain. It's teeny tiny. It's so small. And I have my glasses on even. Okay, so this is a Legend planner. It's a daily planner. So look, we're getting there. We're getting to the planner part. But it's one of those ones that it's kind of supposed to help you plan your life. This is more meant for young people, but I really like the kind of woo-woo portions of it. So it's a Legend Planner Pro Weekly. I got it at a Black Friday deal. These are normally like $30. I got it for less than that. I know, right? That's what caught me. And they had it in all different colors, but the teal spoke to me. And it's so sparkly. It's like rose gold and teal. And the back is just plain, but it's got the little flippy thing. And I was doing some future planning, and it's got a pen thing, a little envelope-y. Okay, so mind map. Okay, now what are we doing in here? And the pages are nice and thick too. Okay, so we have skills, habits, and people. What the hell are you supposed to do with this? Skills, habits, and people. Achieving your goals is not the result of a one-off transformation. It is the product of daily habits. We become what we repeatedly do. Well, that explains a lot. I have made some bad decisions. This spread is designed to make you think about your habits and behaviors that you want to learn or stop repeating. Gratitude is immensely powerful. Affirmations are a proven method of self-improvement. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we've got skills and habits I need to learn to achieve my goals. Bad habits and behaviors I want to break. Things and distractions to avoid for a happier, more fulfilling life. Positive people to spend more time with. Negative people to avoid. Oh, Jesus, you don't want that to fall into the wrong hands. Morning routine, evening routine. I am grateful for. My affirmations and things I need to remind myself of. That's kind of cool. So I like that it has kind of a woo-woo portion where I can kind of, break down. I might be old, but I still have goals, So write that one in code. Right? I need to learn like a foreign language stat. Pig Latin, anybody? Morse code? Okay, so this is for 3-month goals. So I can have 1, 2, 3. I can have 5 goals for 3 months. It seems like a lot. I know, Pig Latin. I am not filling that part out. That is a dangerous shenanigans right there. Your pawpaw taught you. Okay, so these are, and then you can break down your goals into action steps. Nice. Okay, so it's another page for 3-month goals. So I'm betting there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, one for each quarter of the year. Yep. Sweet. And then we hit January. I like the monthly spread. Very nice. It's got a little list thing here. And we've got my most important monthly goals. Things I would need to do to make this month great. So it allows you a place to put in skills to learn, places to go and people to see, habits to adopt, and things to avoid. Nice. And the standard holidays. The only thing I wish these planners would put in them is the moon phases. I really, really wish a normal planner would include moon phases. And then it starts with the weekly things. So I can start on December the 28th. Woohoo! I can record the new year where I'm doing nothing. We should always have goals. Yeah, I'm totally not filling out the one about the people I want to avoid. That's just no bueno. So again, goals for the week. Habit tracker, so I can keep track of things like meditation and let's see, what did they write on here? Where's my cheat sheet? They have a spot for that. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. They did meditate, gratitude, which I do want to get back to keeping track of my gratitudes. Exercise, affirmations, and reading. You know what? So if you guys are bored to death with this, we can move on to something else. I just like going through the planner. It makes me happy. I have not read a book since December last year. I haven't even read part of a book. I haven't even picked up a book that I wasn't tearing apart. Except one of those picture books. I did read some of those picture books. But I've totally stopped reading. Luigi's like, no, I like it. So the work to-do list, let's see. I'm going to pull out my thing. So on the to-do list, examples are interview 5 people for the personal assistant position. Oh boy, I'd like a personal assistant. Finish landing page design concept with Jake. Okay, so that's like, these are things I can put in for my business. And then that's like, I need to go to the grocery store and do your damn laundry and stuff like that. Okay, and then things that will make this week great. See, and here's like Zumba class, read a book, buy tickets to Hawaii. Yeah, this person makes way more money than me. Okay, romantic. This one's going to be blank. I'm going to just start writing in ridiculous things in there. Freak out one guy on plenty of fish. Okay. So try and learn. Like the example they give over here is learn 10 new words in Spanish, or visit a Zumba class to see if you like the mix of people. Things I am excited about. Ooh, that could be fun. Big wins that made me happy. And they drew in a big exclamation point. I need to, let's see. Lessons I learned, how I'll improve. Okay, I like that. And then it makes sure that you're reviewing everything before you move on to the next week, because you'll always in these transfer over what you didn't finish if it's applicable. Like obviously you can't move your birthday to next Tuesday. It is when it is. So let's see. So then it's going to go on like this for a while, right? Okay, and then it has a reflect on the month. Ooh, and it's stitched in, so if I hate it, I can unstitch it and tea-dye that shit. I love to read. That's the thing, is I haven't read in a year, guys, except for a couple of picture books. Like, I normally read a book a week at least, sometimes more than that. And I've been so tired, and I'm always behind on things. I don't know. I'm thinking having the planner will help me like get focused again, and maybe actually, have I don't know the right word for what I want. Like I've just been so free flow with how I've treated my life this last year. And that's nobody's fault but my own. I'm not saying it's that I'm because I live here or anything like that. It's just I feel out of control of a large portion of my life, and I would like using this to kind of help me take back that control. Book clubs are a great idea. They're usually shitty in action. I feel like the books usually get chosen by 1 or 2 people, and they're never books that everybody wants to read. And I don't know. I like the idea of a book club. Okay, Mitzi, good night. Have a wonderful, thank you for coming and visiting with us, and thank you for being at the sale. I appreciate it so much. You are awesome. So this allows you to reflect on your month. Why did I reach my goals this month? If not, why not? On a scale from 1 to 10, how do you feel about your progress this month? Why do I feel this way about my progress? Oh, and then it's got the life balance wheel. I like that because you color in the stuff. I like it. I like a visual representation. So yeah, I'm hoping this will help me get my shit together. What 3 things can I improve next month? What are the major action steps I can take? So it's reflecting on the month past and how you're going to move forward into the new month with dot grid page for ideas and notes. And then there we are, February. So it's going to continue that way throughout the year. And I like that it's nice, there's like room to doodle, and I can put in washi tape, and so that there can be a decorative aspect to this. And we're just moving through the year. Ta-da. Where we are at September. Woo! Okay. And and it puts January in here too. Like, do I get all of January? Whoa, so I get all of January as well. Oh, and then there's some dot grid pages in the back for notes and stuff. Wow, quite a few. And then I put sticky notes all in here. Els did it for some ideas she had, but I'm kind of trying to keep track of some new things that I want to, some projects that I actually want to do on the channel, like on my YouTube channel. Oh, the other thing, which Els rolls her eyes at me when I did it, it's 3 places I can mark 3 different spots in the book. How awesome is that? So I can mark something in the front in all of the goal planning stuff. I can mark the month I'm on, and then one other place at random, that I might feel like I want to mark something. So, and it's well put together. I've already dropped it twice, and it seems no worse for the wear. And I'm really happy with the color. It's a happy color. And it came with instructions. Anybody else, you do a planner? I like to have one every year. The only thing this one doesn't have that I do like to have is I like to have an address section in my planner. But this one doesn't have one. But it has all the other woo-woo stuff that I like. So, and look, they made their little calendar look so exciting. Mine's usually just penciled in stuff. But I like that I can possibly like decorate it some and make it fun. So, month and year. What is it? So, hi, Candy. Good night, Mindy. Oh, Mitzi. I already did that. Well, I think it's for people that aren't familiar with, like what. Because if you just open this up and you go to the section on, my dreams, you might sit there and it's 100 lines to fill in and think, oh my God. At least it's showing you some examples so that you can get going. You thought you were the only one here. Well, there's other people, and some people may not care about planners. You know how it is. Everybody's interest level is different with those things. I was just very excited. It finally came, and I sharpened my pencil. Look, I even sharpened my pencil so that some of the things I could fill out in pencil. Oh, Laura. Lurky loos. Well, there's nothing wrong with lurking. Some of our best watchers are. Okay. I think we may need to just kick that one right out of here, huh? Never heard of this person. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. I didn't either. I don't know who deleted it. It says I did, but I didn't. I think I have some kind of swearing filter on, though. I don't know. Curly gets away with it because she's blue. I didn't see what it was either. The the compute. I think YouTube deleted it. Hey Tina, how are you? So yeah, I think what I want to do with the my dreams part of this is fill it out with little things that I can actually achieve this year instead of the big picture things. Well, Curly, you're blue. You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want. Literally. Oh, okay. Carla, you're also blue. You can say whatever you want. All the blue people can, and all the blue people are in here right now. It's a sea of blue people. Curly loves being blue and telling people to get off her lawn. All the important things. So yeah, I think I want to fill this with things I can actually accomplish during the year, you know, little things like try a new recipe or, you know, stuff like that. People don't do that because they are bored. I myself choose to eat. Goals, baby, goals. I know, like, you put one fuck out there in the world and everybody's like, yes, you called? So you eat when you're bored. Yeah, it's a dangerous thing, but I do it. Welcome, Clear. We've never had you in before. Candy, me too. I think I am too. When I don't really have anything to do per se, or if I'm doing something that's taking a long time, I get kind of bored with it. So I'll get up and go to the fridge even though I don't want anything. And I may not even be hungry and I'll go to the fridge. It's ridiculous. Yep, but you throw one F-bomb out there and everybody's like, hello, baby. Yes, welcome, welcome. We are happy to have new people in. And just a boring bunch of crafty old ladies. I think these are the ones that awareness and self-discovery and important life questions. Those are the ones I'm going to struggle with because they make me want to be. You rang? Tammy, I love cheese. You eat cheese. Well, at least cheese sticks are good for you. They've got calcium and protein. You could be eating worse things like fudge. And fat. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I bought myself some cheap ass pens. All my good pens went away. So I just bought some cheap ass zebra pens. They were like $1.88. I don't remember where we were. Walmart. I got them at Walmart. Because I like this kind. Because I like the grippy thing on it. And it writes smooth because I'm a messy person. Else took them. No, she's very picky about the pens she'll use. She doesn't like my pens. I don't know where they go. I think the desk trolls just eat them. But I was down to like 2 pens, and I'm like, we can't just have 2 pens. If I misplace one of them, I'm screwed. Probably. They're probably all under the couch in the living room. Els would never use my pens unless she had no other choice. She's got actual preferences. When I lived by myself, more or less, I had pens everywhere. Pens in the bathroom, pens in the hallway, jars and cans of pens everywhere. There's no such thing as 2 pens. I had colored pens and black pens and blue pens. I will invest in quality pens for like writing in this kind of book, but for just like writing stuff down, like notes and stuff, I don't like a too fancy pen because then what happens if you lose that pen? I can never find a pen or pencil or a piece of paper when I need one because I have paper, but I can't write on that paper, right? Not that piece. No, not that piece. Finding a piece of paper I can actually write on is a challenge. And we're crafters. We're surrounded by paper. You like the basic Bic pens? I haven't used Zebra in a long time. Let's see what happens. They were cheap and there were like 7 of them. How can I complain about that? Right? Well, this is pink on the back, but let's see what happens. There's always got that plastic tip on there that makes you think, hey, it's good. Well, it started writing right away. Well, it's pretty smooth. It's a little bit thinner than I like, but thinkers can't be choosers. A cheap-ass pen is always good. Tammy. Oh, Micron pens are nice. $2 pieces. I would never ask you to do such a thing. That's why I tea-dye those scraps of paper, the ones like this. I tea-dye, well, not that one because it's covered in pink spots now. That'll be for a list when I go out of the house and I need something. And that one too. Boy, those Sharpie markers. But that's why I tea-dye these, because then I don't feel bad writing on them. Plastic nib. I didn't say that. I said there's never a piece of paper at hand. You like look all over your table and there's all kinds of pieces of paper there, but you're like, no, I can't write on that one. I can't write on that. There's no way I'm writing on that one. So you're just sitting there going, I'm surrounded by paper, none of which I can, I just have a cheapy pencil right now. I like a mechanical pencil with a little bit thicker lead. Just because it's easier than sharpening pencils. You hoard nice pencils. I feel it. And I like pens that are colored too, like gel pens and stuff. They're very nice. Very nice. So we'll see if I actually fill. I'm going to fill this all out. I don't know if I'll ever be able to show it to anybody though. Because I have issues. I think I'm going to fill this part out though in pencil. Because I have a bad habit of like scribbling things out. Ooh, you have vintage Stabilos? Nice. That is pretty awesome. Like there's no way I'm filling this out. Positive people, sure. Not filling that out for nothing. You like those little golf pencils? Well, some of it I probably won't fill out till I move because like morning and evening routines, there's no point in doing that while I still live here because a lot of that is based on the household as a whole. You can't always do what you want when you live with a bunch of other people. It's not practical. It has an eraser on it. Yahtzee pencils. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because when you live with people, everybody accommodates everybody else. And sometimes you just don't get to set your schedule. I think some people, when I talk about the negatives of living with other people, think I'm slamming Els and Mike, and I'm not. They are amazing people, and they've been so generous with time and allowing me to be here and allowing me to work on my business. I would never do that. I'm just, in generalities, when you live with other people, I accommodate no one. In general, if you're not witchy. But things I'm grateful for in a general sense, and my affirmations, that stuff I could fill out. But some of the things, it doesn't make any sense to fill out until I move. It is hard to live with other people. Even when it's your family and you love them, but sometimes you're like, I wish they would all just go stand in the closet quietly. asked the birds. I think from anyone's, I'm sure from their perspective, I'm difficult to live with. We're all older people. We're not, spring chickens. We're all set in our ways. We have our foibles and our things that make us difficult to be around at times. I'm not the easiest person to live with. I know that for a fact. That's why I like living alone. Then I don't have to compromise with anyone but me. And the people that, like I pay rent to and stuff. That's what duct tape and closets are for. Quiet time. Well, it used to be you could go in the bathroom, but, Hey, Karen. Well, we weren't hiding it from you, I promise. We're not like, shh, don't tell Karen where we are. Never happens. We love having you in. It's been a while since I've seen you, though. Are you doing all right? I hope you are doing wonderfully well. Just tiptoe through the internet going, don't let Karen know where we are. Shh. Oh, he's got time for that. I like to hang out with it as many of you ladies as I can see in a day. It really uplifts me. You guys are wonderful, awesome people. You make my life better. And I even had Jersey Bubble Time this morning. It was awesome. Have you guys heard about Jersey's new channel that she's starting? She's calling it Happiness is a Choice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Karen. I hate it when that happens. Oh, thank you, Laura. That's so sweet. Yeah, she's calling it Happiness is a Choice. And she's going to be working through a book. Let me get the channel and the book that she's going to be working through. She says because she's experienced trauma in her life, especially early on in her life, she's trying to find a way to give back, like to help people to do something positive with the pain she experienced to show that you can survive all that and still be a happy, loving, positive person. But let me get the link for her new channel and get the book, because she says she's going to work through the book on this new channel. She'll still have her bubble time, because I need bubble time for sure. And happiness is a choice. But I thought it was such a neat idea. And the book that she's using is only like $6 or $7 on Amazon. Hello, can you do the thing? Why are you not doing the thing? Oh, because I'm not in a search bar. I'm in my own channel like a dork. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I'm just slow. Sometimes she's on in the afternoon too, though. And you know what? When I miss it, I go in and I watch it because it just... Oh, I'm terrible about the thumbs up. Somebody reminds somewhere in there and I'm like, oh yeah, thumbs up like a dork. You're not the only one, I promise. Okay, where was I? Come on, YouTube. Why is it when you want to find something, YouTube is like, haha, maybe. I'll be back over there shortly. You know what? She posted it in my group. That's probably where I should be looking. Why do I got to take things the long way around? Dork. Come on, Facebook. Do you want to? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Ugh. if I click on you to do something, you don't. But the minute I hit a wrong, like you click one wrong place on a page, you're like, let's go there immediately. Okay. Come on. Okay. Any pop-ups? Here we go. Almost there, I promise. Okay, here we go. It's taking its sweet time. Okay, so the channel doesn't have any content yet. I think she's starting it next week-ish or the week after. I'm not sure. But come on. Hello, YouTube. Okay. I do. I watch her replays when I miss it because I frequently miss her as well. So that's the link to her channel. And let me get you a link to the book as well. So she's going to be working through exercises on this book. And I swear, I think it was only like $7 because I was looking at, it's not that, it's not, I always look at them like, oh, I can't afford that. And I was like, I could afford that. Oh, come on, do your thing. I have the book bookmarked, so bookmark for a book. Oh man, they Christmasified my thing. It's got like it's slightly blue and it's got Christmas trees all over it. How weird is that? Okay, so it's called Start Where You Are, a journal for self-exploration. And so this is a link to the book on Amazon. And it's only $6.93. So I'm going to go ahead and order it, even though I'm trying to save money, because I think it's a worthwhile thing. Yeah, I know. I hear you, Witchy. I'm in that place too. It's just time. So I signed up and I hit the notifications, and I'm going to go ahead and order the book tonight. Hi, JP. Yep, it's on Amazon, and it's only $6.93. I just put the link in, but I'll put it in one more time. This is for the book, and that'll take you right over to the Amazon page, and it's super inexpensive, in my opinion. It's like introspective work, facing your dark side, you know, all those things that we stuff away that we're told aren't okay about ourselves. In very general terms. A lot of people go to therapy for that. But it's definitely a witchy kind of pagan thing. It's that deep dark night of the soul kind of thing that you do to yourself. And if you come out the other side, you're a better person for it. Oh, JP, I'm sorry. I think I sold everything but one scrap pack and one combo of the sparkle green and red. I think that's all that's left. And the things that society usually wants you to put away because it's not proper or it's against societal mores, you know. But it's important work to do, and a lot of people skip it. Oh, awesome, Karen. I will be so glad to go on this journey with you and with Laura. I am always willing to do some extra work and some introspection, and really just, it can be painful work, but it's necessary. And I think it's awesome that Jersey's willing to publicly do this as like, I don't know that I want to call it an act of kindness, but as a thing to do because of who she is, because she's such a positive person. She's, you know, showing that you can go through a lot of shitty things in your life, some really, really terrible things, and you can still come out and be, you know, positive and have good outcomes in your life. So I want to just, that's one thing that I wanted to come on and let everybody know that Jersey's doing that. I know a lot of people go to the bubble, but I felt like it was a thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So now we've done that. Anybody got a joke or something lighthearted? Right, Jade? That's a good way to look at it. So yeah. So I'm gonna fill out my little planner, and I'm gonna make my goals, and I'm hoping it'll help me stay focused a little better. I love the brain that I use for the store, but it doesn't help me in my daily planning. So getting back to my roots a little bit, I had 25 years worth of calendars that I got rid of when I moved, because it was a lot. It took up a lot of space, and I miss them a little bit, but sometimes you got to let go of things. So what have you guys been doing? Any good projects going on? Are you any fun videos you're watching? I was watching Colleen and Kathy the other day. And you know what I love about their channel? They're always trying new things. Like even just, it's not like they're teaching things. They're just trying things out. So I love going and watching them because they're like fearless and trying things that they've never tried before, or trying them again if they haven't done it in a while. And I really like that about when Colleen and Kathy B and Eileen are all kind of on and doing stuff together. It's a really fun place to be. I feel you on that, JP. Hey, Elisa, how are you? What's left is one of the scrap packs, which looks like this. Oof, I haven't finished packing it up. And this will actually be, obviously it will all fit in the envelope by the time I do it. And there'll be a few more things in it. I think I can still squeeze in a few more things. And then there's one combo pack of the sparkly green and red paper, because I had quite a few of those left over. And that was, for the combo, it was $30, a discount off of what it is offered in the store. And that's all that I have. But I'm having another, I don't know if I can call it a pop-up since I know it's coming on Wednesday. And I have a list of things that are going to be. So this coming Wednesday, the 16th, will be another little sale about the same size as this one. And that one took us about 30 to 45 minutes. And then the rest of it was just chatter. We were just having a good time talking at each other. So next Wednesdays will be some dip-dyed library cards. The ones I showed you before, I showed you orange ones about a week ago. Some winter fog ephemera stuff. Some apple green envelopes and deli paper. Some 12 by 12 sheets of deli paper in various colors. A random paper pack. There'll be 2 to 4 of those, depending on how much paper I get dyed between now and then. There'll be sets of the dip dyed tags, 5 large and 5 small, the way you see them in the packs, but it'll just be the tags themselves in various colors. And I may have a couple more fat quarters. I'm not sure. So that'll be next Wednesday, the 16th. Now that I've buried you in information, how are you doing? For the scrap pack, let me pull out my brain. That's a very good question. Okay, so it is $16.99, but $7.55 of that is shipping. So the pack itself is $9.44, but the total with the shipping is $16.99. I thought you said you had too many scraps. Why are you asking, Laura? You said you still have scraps from the last sale I had. That was way, way back over a year ago when I first moved out here. And here I am getting ready to make another move. You guys are funny. Hey, little C. Carrie. That is a combo pack. It's a combo of the red sparkly color of the month pack and the green sparkly mid-month mini. I'm offering them both together at $30, a discounted price, because I have quite a few of them in the shop at the moment. So I'm trying to pull back some of the stock, so I don't have too much of any one thing. Does anybody want to do any sharing tonight? Your channel, your Etsy shop, your Facebook group. You'll take one of the red ones, Elisa? The red and green combo? Is that what you're looking at? Want to make sure I get you on the right box. Okay. And that price includes the shipping, just so you know. There were a couple things, like the scrap pack includes its own shipping because it has to mail out that way. And the shipping for the pack, if that's all you order, then the shipping is included in that. You can't help yourself. Well, you know, when you showed your craft room and you were showing off the things you make out of scraps, oh my God, woman. You have so much talent. In your pinky finger, I think you've outdone me dozens of times over. Yes, Carly, definitely post your guilty watching pleasure. You broke my brain with that video. I'm telling you right now, it was a terrible thing to do. It's just wrong. Okay, if you're sure, I don't want you to feel pressured into buying anything, hon. That's not why I like you guys. The live stream after the stream is just for funsies. And I will try and load them up as absolutely full to bursting as I can. Even curly. Okay, well, it was caramels, which I love caramels, but it was bacon fat. So they put in like 2 heaping tablespoons of baking fat into this caramel recipe. It was just beyond, like, it looked delicious and she said it was delicious, but I don't know if I could put that in my mouth knowing how much bacon fat was inside there. And I like bacon fat. Laura V my mouth was like hanging open on the floor when she was showing off the things that she makes. In addition, I have extreme stamp envy. That woman's walls are covered in woodblock stamps of every size and every type. It's like a crafter's paradise in there. I can't even believe it. No, it's just food. No snot, no boogers. She made this caramel candy and it looked delicious and it was everything caramel should be, where it's not so sticky and dense that it pulls your dental work out. You'll pay on PayPal. Perfect. If you're just getting the scrap pack, it's $16.99 is your total. Do you want an invoice or do you just want a friends and family that, hun? I can't remember. It's been a while since I billed you for anything. Carla, oh, do you really, Laura? They have some interesting stuff that I don't know that I'd ever put in my mouth, but I always think that might be good. Well, if you're so inclined, Witchy, you're always welcome to share a link to a channel that you like in particular, or a particular video. I watched that one you put up, Carla, about the lady that did all of the vegan meals on like a $25 budget. I actually really liked that video. I thought she got really creative with that. I love Emmy Made It. She's awesome. I love that she tries all the food and she like genuinely gives it a shot. And she's put some stuff in her mouth where you can tell she did not want to be eating that. But she gives a full, like how it feels in your mouth, what it tastes like. And you got to give her credit. There's been some stuff that I'm like, I wouldn't have put that in my mouth. But yeah, unless we're like smack in the middle of a sale, you guys are always willing to share stuff. And if you're not blue at the moment, I can make you blue temporarily if you want to share something with the group. You just let me know, right? Because we're all, and you can share it on my Facebook group too. Let me get a link for that in case some of you are not on there. It's a private group, but it's open to everybody. I very rarely decline somebody, and usually it's if they have like a brand new channel, or it's their stuff's all about selling a particular product, and I think they might just be joining the group to mind the members of the group for info. You know what I'm saying? Where they're going to spam you guys. Come join my channel. Come join my group. Why aren't you doing what I want? Okay, there we go. Here we go. Oops, that's not the right tab. I would never eat that, but she actually said it was good. Circus peanuts really gross me out. That's my Facebook group. The circus peanuts was too much. Just the circus peanuts themselves are very disturbing. I'm just saying. Okay. So in case you don't have it anymore, shadow yahoo.com. Let me make sure that's spelled right. That's the email address that you can friends and family me at, and the total for you, Laura, is just $16.99 total. I can say total 3 more times. Total. Yeah, it's pure sugar, but it's like, she said it had kind of a vanilla smell to it. And I've never really thought of circus peanuts as having it. They seem kind of styrofoamy to me almost. But I don't like Peeps either. And it's a different texture with Peeps, but it's the same kind of, hi, Jersey. Oh my gosh. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, Jersey. You're up late. Welcome. You can, Alyssa, if you want to, because yours has the shipping included. If you would like to pay with friends and family and you're okay not being invoiced, I'm fine with that. I don't require it either way. Some people prefer to get an invoice so they have a record in their PayPal. It's entirely up to you. Oh, no, you went to sleep and woke up. I hate it when that happens. Then I've usually got a second wind and I'm like, woo, we're going all night. You must have heard me talking about you because I was pimping your new channel and showing the book that you were going to work from. I shared it with everybody in the room. There's rainbows everywhere. Doo-dah. Well, I think it's an awesome idea, and I want to support you, and I'm going to work along with you. I think it's an amazing thing that you're doing. Plus, I love me some bubble time. Every day that I can catch it, I'm like, woohoo, bubble time. And then Carla was showing us videos that break our brain. Well, nothing that you're called to do is ever easy, Jersey. Well, the fact that you recognize it and you're willing to do it, I think that's amazing. Yeah, Carla's very good at breaking my brain. Circus peanuts, bacon fat, caramel. Rebecca's all in, and somebody else said they were in, and I've already forgot. Anyway, we sold a couple more of those books and got you some more subscribers. Jane's in, and Laura's in. You know what? Was that the one? Was it this? Was it sea snails or was it an escargot one she did? She made that one sound good. And I think if somebody had put that down in front of me and didn't tell me what it was, I might have tried it. But if I knew what it was, I wouldn't have put it in my mouth. It's one of those things. Because I'm generally pretty open to stuff, but anything that looks slimy or snotty, I can't really do. I'm so on board, Jersey. You have no idea. I'm so happy. I think it will be an amazing thing. Okay, so I must not have seen that one. I saw one where she did like the snails for escargot. And that one actually looked good. But when she showed the snail, I was like, before it was cut up and prepared and everything, I was like, I'm not putting that in my mouth. But when she showed the dish all done, you couldn't really tell what it was. And if somebody had just sat the plate down in front of me and not said anything, I would have tried it. And bacon, grease, and spices. In theory, I like bacon grease, but she put in 2 huge spoonfuls of it. And I was like, I don't know. That could be too much. Yeah, who knows? It could be the best caramel out there. Just in my brain, I can't get there. And I'm generally pretty open about trying foods. Oh my gosh. Laura. Well, yeah, eggs and bacon, but not 2 huge heaping spoonfuls of it. Eggs and bacon grease are the bomb. Literally, though. That's a calorie bomb. That's a cholesterol bomb, but it's delicious. You know it. Would you really? I've never seen caramel made. But I know it's only a few ingredients. It's not hard to make. It just looked like so much compared to what was in the pot. I don't know. Oh, I do. I love caramel. But not the stuff that's so hard it literally rips your teeth out. Oh, that sounds like it would make my tummy hurt. I didn't know you hate bacon, Curly. I don't know if we can be friends anymore, man. The bacon might be the break. No, just kidding. Nobody has to eat bacon that doesn't want to. Do you hate the smell or do you just actually hate the way bacon tastes? Really, Witchy? I like a nice soft caramel. Right? That cuts out like half the keto stuff you can have. They're like bacon on everything. Bacon with bacon on the side. And some bacon sprinkles. And the only thing I really, really can't stand the smell of is rice-a-roni. I know that's stupid, but if you close up a house and make rice-a-roni, it literally makes me gag. Oh, okay, never make bacon when Curly's around. Note to self. They're not good anymore, Jane. Ugh. I can't stand bacon fat bits. Gags me. Oh, okay. It's like strawberries with me. I barfed them once and they came out of my nose. I can't eat strawberries anymore. It's ruined for me. And I used to love strawberries. Some people are like that. They only eat. Oh, thank you so much. I will go in and check my email over here just so I can confirm with you and write it down on my list that you're paid so that I can ship it out to you. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Come on, you slow ass computer. It was so zippy when I got on. Now it's like la la la. We'll get there someday. But that day may not be today. Sorry, my computer's like, yeah, well, maybe. Let's see. You didn't want to get there tonight, did you? Unnecessary. Oh, wow. Everything is all Christmasified, even PayPal. They are really pushing this QR code thing. Well, that's exciting. Going down the page. Yep, got you ladies' payments. Thank you so much. You are confirmed. Woohoo! Now go back over to the chat, computer. Pineapples. I wonder if it's the acidity. Kiwi closures. Don't eat kiwi. That's bad. Els is allergic to shellfish too. Yep. I can't drink Mountain Dew because I did a stupid thing when I was a teenager, and when they went to make me throw some stuff up, they gave me some charcoal. Good night, Elisa. Thank you for coming in. It was lovely having you. And thank you also for your purchase. Those are separate events. I love having you here, whether you buy anything or not. You avoid fruit salad. Yeah, that's often in fruit salad. There you go. No more fish in the microwave at work, right? What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Dang it. I hope you have a lovely evening and sweetest dreams, Elisa. I'm going to get it right someday. I lost my whole train of thought. Oh, well, it'll come back if it was important, right? Oh, it was Mountain Dew. So they gave me activated charcoal to make me barf, but they gave me this other drink to go with it. And it tasted like Mountain Dew, but it made me start barfing like nobody's business. I just avoid fruit salad. I like fruit as an individual thing. I don't want my fruit in a salad. Also, it makes me think of that song by the Wiggles, the fruit salad song. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to sing it, but you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, look up Fruit Salad by the Wiggles. That might break your brain. When my kids were little, they loved the Wiggles. It was so painful. Just saying. Now you know all my traumas. A fellow sufferer of the Wiggles. Oh, I'm going to go find the link. You know, now I have to. If you haven't heard the Wiggles fruit salad song, you have not lived a full life. Just saying. Here we go. Gonna do it. Here we go. All right, I'm coming back with the Wiggles song. There you go. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy by the Wiggles. Jersey, I think you've had some bad experiences with some food and drink. Tea, coffee, and water. If you've never had the joy of the Wiggles, you have to try it at least once. They're Australian, I think. and it was a very popular kids show when my kids were little, and they are now 20 and 22 this year, or 21, 22. So when they were like 5 or 6, this was a big deal. I can't tell you how many times I listened to the song Fruit Salad. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, it was. They taught good manners and stuff, but oh my God. It was like just one day I was in the kitchen humming fruit salad, and I thought, this is the end of my life. This is how it's going to end. Fruit salad, and it won't go away. Oh, that was when my older kids were little. Barney the dinosaur. I love you. You love me. Oh, wow, Carla, that's your takeaway? I used to love the Wiggles. My kids were voluntarily into that stuff. Janie, no! We will never speak of the Barney incident again. My older kids were when Barney was, first very popular. I'm sure it's still kind of a thing. Once again, great for teaching manners and all that kind of stuff, but oh my, Caillou. My kids never did get into Caillou. The one I couldn't stand was Blue's Clues. I thought that shit was dumber than anything. You played Christmas music. You escaped a fate worse than death, Laura V. I'm telling you. It's a brainwashing, mind-zapping, life-stealing cult right there. When you're washing dishes in the kitchen and you're humming that shit like a Stepford wife, you know you've gone too far. I liked PB&J Otter. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. You were all about Captain Kangaroo. They didn't have that when I was little because we lived overseas and I had a backpack. We had Armed Forces TV. So I grew up on Sesame Street. Laura, I'm old. You're not any older than I am. But I never saw Captain Kangaroo. And I didn't see Electric Company either until I was much older. Carla, I hated Captain Kangaroo. What did you like, Carla? What was your favorite thing when you were a kid? Candy cried when Howdy Doody went off the air. Slam. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oh, I love the Muppets. And most people I know were like, Muppets. Well, I love me some Muppets. I love the original show. I love the movies. I like it all. Well, for many, I'm same here. Well, my mom wasn't a hippie, but she went through a phase where, like, we didn't have a TV for probably 12 years. Oh, Fraggle Rock. My mom called it socialist. Why are you watching socialist TV? Mickey Mouse Club. I never got into Mickey Mouse Club. So there was TV when I was little, like up to 5 or 6, and then there wasn't TV again until I was 15 or 16. So 10 or 12 years we didn't have TV. Or communist TV, something like that, because the Fraggles were all about working together and all this other stuff. She said it was brainwashing. I liked the Fraggles. I thought they were fun, but I didn't see them originally. I saw it much later than when it originally aired. Yeah, we were outside kids. When the street lights come on, you need to be home. A lot of the shows you guys are talking about, I didn't see until I was much older, in my 20s even. Janie, Jane. Yeah. You wanted to live there all the time. Didn't we all? Wherever there was more permissions. My grandma was real strict, so I wouldn't have wanted that. I love, and I still love Scooby-Doo. You just can't, you can't, I love the live action movies, however bad they are. I like the original TV series and all the only ones I didn't like were the ones with Scrappy-Doo. Not a fan. I like The Price is Right. Come on down. Oh my God, who cares if Bert and Ernie are straight or gay? That is an awesome show. And if they're gay, yay, because, right, Curly, you are not kidding. Get over it. And people, and they slept in twin beds anyway. If they were gay, they were. People are weird. Captain Caveman's Boy. Nope. Oh, yeah, when cable came and they started putting everything in syndication. That's really that's what I missed. I watched Magnum PI a few years ago, like the whole thing. I'd only ever seen like 5 or 6 episodes. That mustache was a thing. My mom liked medical dramas. And she liked NYPD Blue when it was originally on. Oh, the mustache. I don't generally like mustaches, but, I can't imagine him without one. Knight Rider. Now, I did like the Goofy movie. I thought it was funny. And my daughter at the time, she loved that one. And I have probably seen it like 800 times. But it was, it's fun and lighthearted. I didn't know Gummy Bears was a thing. Like, was that a TV show? Ooh, the Jetsons. Yeah. I remember the Jetsons. Where's my floating car, damn it? There's so much great old TV, I loved Fantasy Island when it was originally on. That's one thing I could watch with my mom. I didn't like any of the police dramas or the medical shows so much when I was younger. But we watched every time Fantasy Island came on. It was one of the few shows we watched together. Hanna-Barbera, yeah, the classics. Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Oh, Tom and Jerry. You can't hardly catch the originals anymore. Grape Ape. I haven't thought about that in a long time. What was the one with the lion who used to say things like exit stage, Gilligan's Island? Oh, Love Boat. Snaggletooth. Yes. Exit stage left. I liked him. He was funny. And Droopy the dog, or can't remember exactly, but there were a lot of really great old cartoons. It's all coming back now. It's all coming back. Stage right, even, yeah. I loved Gilligan's Island. I just thought that was the bomb. Woody Woodpecker. That makes me mad. Ooh, Foghorn Leghorn. There's stuff like Yosemite Sam, stuff they don't even show anymore. They're changing it because it's not PC anymore. Does anybody remember Super Chicken? Oh, Marvin the Martian, yeah. He was always trying to take over the world, foiled by Bugs Bunny again. Right, Laura? Tell me you didn't read that in Foghorn Leghorn's voice. I can't do it, but boy, does that bring back memories. Carla remembers Super Chicken. Yeah, I was never really a fan of either one of those, but I saw enough episodes because they were on all the time. Jersey He-Man, yes. Do you remember the ridiculous live-action movie they made with Dolph Lundgren? I think that's who played Thundercats. Oh my gosh, Thundercats! Oh! You didn't like 80s cartoons? Your brothers had those action figures? Oh, how fun. Josie and the Pussycats. And the one with the car. Speed Racer? Carla, that's awesome. I didn't know about Super Chicken. That was my ex-husband showed me that. He was like, I remember this. I'm like, I don't remember Super Chicken. So I watched like a bunch of videos of it on YouTube. Speed Buggy, that's what it was. Oh, Boris and Natasha. Rocky and Bullwinkle. You had a Stretch Armstrong. I remember those. Memory lane, folks. Memory lane. That's some awesome stuff. Moose and Squirrel. So fun. Okay, well, while we're on a high note, we've been on for 86 minutes. I have had so much fun with you guys. Thank you for checking out my new brain and looking at my retail therapy. So, the bootleg from the 80s, right? This has been so much fun. I'd like to stay on longer, but I have got work to do. We were happy with that 6-1, right? We were so low tech back then. Oh my gosh. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. I'm sure I will see you all again very soon. Good night, lovely ladies. Bye, 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 bye. Merry part, Carla. Slurp and hiss, ladies. The end.